Hello, this is Earth Day 2026. I'm in Prince Rupert. This is Joe.
Hello.
And he has agreed to answer some of the questions for Earth Day today. So Joe, you've seen the questions in advance. What does Earth Day mean to you?
Well, Earth Day for me is just a really nice way to reconnect and remember in our busy lives. I think it's so easy to get distracted, but Earth Day is a good way to get grounded again and remember where it is we live and all the amazing things we can see.
Sweet, sweet. Second question. If you were king of the world, what would you do to help?
I would make it mandatory for everyone to get outside and into nature at least once a day and experience what it is, because I think if people experience nature and feel connected to it, they're more likely to try and protect it.
Good idea, good idea. What are the three most dangerous threats to life on this planet?
Well, that's a tough question. I think the biggest threat is probably humanity not caring enough to protect it and taking it for granted. I think climate change probably presents a pretty strong threat.
Yeah, and there's kind of a link between those two first answers, yeah?
Yeah. And the last one, I don't know. Those two are probably the strongest two.
Is it okay if I probe with that last answer? What would be things, if you're king of the world, you could do to help, let's say, climate change?
I think solving problems around energy and trying to reduce emissions and taking a more holistic view of the way we get our food and our products and our energy, and trying to do those things in a net neutral kind of way, so that it's not constant consumption, but rather a more balanced society.
Yeah, sweet. You mentioned consumption and you mentioned the way we get our energy or food or things. Any suggestions, again, that you would make mandatory for everybody in relation to those things?
Well, I think the concept of no net loss is a strong one, so trying to make...
With energy you're talking about?
Yeah, or the way we make food and distribute food, having farming with nature and having regenerative farming and cyclical farming practices that allow the soils to remain viable for longer, and that we're not wrecking at one pasture for a little while and then being unable to grow anything on it in the future.
That sounds like the tragedy of the commons. You know that?
No.
It's like, let's say everybody has an acre and everybody's doing well and they're feeding their families, and then somebody decides, hey, I'm going to add a second cow. And then somebody else says, I'll add a second cow too, and then it goes to 3 or 4, everybody's doing it, and then there's nothing else to feed the cows. Everything's dried up, and so it's the idea, a little bit of moderation in that way, and understanding the interconnections.
Right.
So you would push for that knowledge, and you would push for these practices as king of the world. Well, that'd be a good idea. I don't know if they have that role, but thank you very much, Joe, for answering these questions today.